Inside your bedroom, we stopped counting the days, lost in the rhythm.
Hello, happy Monday. It has been an eventful day. I finished some more employment things this morning for the therapy counseling job. So I did that this morning, and then I have just been to the coffee shop to continue writing on Curse of Blood and Sight. It is really starting to get places. I think I didn't actually check my word count, but I am fairly certain that we passed the 50K mark today, which is great and amazing. 50K is one of my Champagne milestones. So if you didn't know, I celebrate the milestones from the writing all the way through the publication process with a mini bottle of champagne. It ends up being a glass. And it's just kind of a fun way to celebrate hitting a milestone. I have been working the last few years especially, but I've been working to celebrate the small things. I've learned in my manifestation journey that I started in December to, one, be more present and celebrate the here and now and just enjoy where I am, but also to be constantly looking forward, but in achievable, small, goal-oriented steps, if that makes sense. So the small things. And so thinking on these little milestones is super, super nice. So I'm excited. I've hit 50K today. Still have quite a bit more to go in this book. We are only just now getting to some bigger plot points, but it's going really, really well. And I am excited. So this is also the last week of school. So I am getting ready to go sit in the car line to pick up Finn from school. They are done on Thursday, so he only has three more days of school left, which is crazy, and then he will be a kindergartner. Alex has a really busy week because he has to work graduation, which is a really long night, and there's also an awards ceremony tomorrow that will also be a long night. I know because that used to be one of my duties, working in school counseling. I used to be involved in the planning and execution of that event. So it is a lot of work and makes for a really long night. So it's a big week. He has a lot going on. Finn has a lot going on. So yes, I am getting ready to go sit, and I think we'll sit there in the car line and actually write a little bit more. That's what I've been doing, is taking my computer with me and working on my book as I'm sitting there. And that has been just really good time to continue writing. So I think that's what I am going to do. So we're going to go do that. Yesterday was field day at Finn's school, and so I slathered him, and then I slathered myself in sunscreen, and holy crap, I got it all over this car. Oh no, I need to clean up in here. So I am on my way to the coffee shop. We are going to sit and work. My mom's picking up Finn today, so I have a little extra time before I have to go and pick him up. So I'm hoping to get a lot of writing done today. I didn't write at all yesterday, which was fine. I ended up doing some other things instead. I read, which was nice. I am reading Mind Magic by Dr. I think it's James Doty. He's a neurologist or neurosurgeon. That's what he is, a neurosurgeon. And he has a couple books. I think he just has the 2 maybe. But he writes about manifestation, and it is very counselor-esque, but it has been so, so nice. I feel better every time I read a chapter of this book, and I'm reading it slowly. It's definitely written more like a textbook, and so I'm reading it a chapter at a time, and I am really enjoying it. So I did that instead last night instead of writing, because I needed a little bit of downtime, maybe a little refresh. So here we are. Hopefully we can make up a lot of words today, and get a lot done. So that's what I'm hoping for. Maybe a little planning for the rest of the week also for like social media things. So that will be good. Guys, I beat everybody into the office today. That never happens. Holy, that will probably never happen again. That's not true. I'm kind of an early bird, but on school days, when I dropped Finn off before, that's crazy. Good morning. It's Friday, and it is officially summer break for Finn and almost for Alex. Alex has a work day today. Teachers always work a little longer to like finalize grades and stuff. So today, it's just Finn and I at home. I think we're gonna take a trip to the bookstore. Finn likes to go to our local indie bookstore, as do I, but Finn really likes to go because she has 2 dogs and they come in to work with her most days, and one of them is also called Finn, and so Finn loves to go play with Finn at the bookstore. So I think in a little bit we are going to take a trip out to do that. I don't really know what else we'll do. Maybe we'll run to a park while it's still decent out. It's beautiful today. It's not hot, it's mild, there's a little bit of a breeze. It's really nice. So maybe we'll go to the park and play there. I don't know, we'll find stuff to do. I asked him today, I said, you can do whatever you want. And he couldn't come up with anything. So we started the day as we ate breakfast playing video games, and I have a new hobby. Oh, I'm so excited about this hobby. I'm not sharing it with you guys yet because I am doing a whole separate video about it. I'm really, really excited. Holy moly. If you're a Patreon member, you will get snippets of the new hobby. You're gonna get some pieces of that because that will be like a video coming soon, and Patreon members always get early access to stuff. So they will be seeing very shortly what I've been working on. But that's what we've done so far this morning. Just Finn kind of waking up, playing some video games a little bit while he's eating breakfast. And I have, done this new hobby, which has been so fun. So we may get out here in a little bit, go do some fun stuff. I got a lot of writing done yesterday. I guess I should have led with that. I did so much writing yesterday. It's been nice. I'm up to 55,000 words, I think, of Curse of Blood and Sight now. So that is going really well. I may get a little bit of writing done this afternoon when Finn and I get back from our adventures, depending on what adventures we end up doing. Who knows? If I don't write today, it's not the end of the world. I kind of want to just enjoy some quality time with Finn, just relax a little. And then maybe have a nice dinner with Alex later. So we'll see what we end up doing. We may have friends. We'd also mentioned maybe doing stuff with friends tonight. So I don't know. But for now, we're going to figure out what we're going to do with the rest of our day and enjoy this nice weather. Hey, hello. Happy Saturday. Yes. It's been a really casual Saturday. We were supposed to have swimming plans today, this afternoon, and we did not. Oh my goodness. We didn't end up swimming. Look what's behind. Can I see? I barely could get in the door. Oh my goodness. Didn't end up swimming. So we just kind of hung around the house, played some video games, which is something I don't really do. I've never been a big video gamer. I don't know. It's just not my thing, but I did get into it today. I did have a really good time playing, what was it? A couple different games, but Lego Indiana Jones for sure was fun to me. That was a good time. I have been having issues with my foot. I think I maybe have talked about it. I don't know. It has been a couple days of just this like kind of throbbing pain, not really being able to put a lot of pressure on my foot. And walk, like, it's not my entire foot. It's just a little section right on top, but it feels deep. It's not the top of my foot. It feels like it's like in my foot. It feels like it's a bone. And I'm really worried now that maybe I have like a slight fracture, because I really can't. I cannot put my body weight on my foot to walk properly, let alone like to just stand there. So I've been walking real funny. I've been walking, taking real short steps because I've been walking on my heel. I can walk on the outside of my foot, I have figured out, but I cannot use my foot properly. So I've been just kind of sitting with it the last few days. I can't decide if it's gotten worse or not, or if it's just not getting better. It's really been like 3 days that I've really noticed it. So I don't know. I'm going to do my normal like athletic care, rest, ice, see if it gets better, and see if like the amount of pressure I can stand gets better. And if not, I may end up going to the doctor this next week just to like make sure that it's not a fracture and that I don't need to do anything additional. But like I said, it's really not that painful, but I'm not using it. So that's kind of a problem when it's your foot. So besides that, we've just been laying around today. It's been really nice. The end of the week was good. Hectic, but good. It was really bittersweet. Finn's let me rephrase that. His last day of pre-K, his first year of school, last day of his first year of school. There we go. That's what I should have said from the beginning. So it was really bittersweet. Been enjoying some downtime, really just focusing on sort of my marketing efforts. I think in general, at least according to what I'm seeing on Threads, I think in general, everybody is seeing lower sales, particularly from Amazon, because there is another boycott. And that is definitely the case for me. So far, I would say almost all of my income from authoring is from KU. Almost all of it. So that is crazy, the difference. And so I think it's just because there's a boycott going on, because my sales this month are a tad lower. I did have a bunch of orders go in through Ingram Spark though, like more than normal. And so I think that maybe some bookstores are restocking or have picked me up. So that's encouraging. But I've spent the last few days just really reflecting on the book I've been reading, which is Mind Magic, and my manifestation. And yeah, speaking of Mind Magic, I shared a quote from Mind Magic, and I tagged Dr. James Doty in it, who is the author. He is a neurosurgeon, and this book, it's all about manifestation, but it's very scientific. It's very akin to like a textbook. It is from the perspective of a specialist. I mean, he's a neurosurgeon, so he knows the brain really well in like the realm of science and structure. And then it's very therapeutic in some ways, and how like your brain can be rewired essentially, because it can, through therapy and therapy processes and techniques. So, which is what I do. So I have loved this book, but I shared a snippet of it online, and just for like ease, I really should have done this in the beginning. I tagged James Doty in the post and he shared it, which was exciting. I've been thinking about emailing him actually and just connecting, just because this book really has had a really big influence on my mood the last couple of weeks. Well, really for a few months since I've like had it all on my brain. It's just been really, really helpful in my manifestation journey and helping me maintain my mood, because things with the economy aren't great, and just in general, the world's not in a great spot. And so it's been really helpful for focusing my mind on the things that matter and like my small scope of the universe and what I can control versus things that are outside of my control. And it's just been really helpful. So I have enjoyed it. So I may reach out to him. I don't know. May email him. That's pretty much everything for Saturday. We are doing a very early dinner. We are eating at like 3:00 today. Alex just ran out to pick up food. No one at our house has really eaten, and we didn't have a whole lot of food because we've basically just used what little we had because it was so busy this last week. So we just did a Walmart order and restocked. That just got here. I just put that up. And Alex ran out to get kind of like comfort foods. We're doing curry, which is awesome. And so he will be back here in a minute. And I don't plan on doing any author things. I've already done I had a pretty big push today of some marketing stuff I put out that I'm trying to like revamp some of that. So we did that. Really, I need to clean up this room because it's not nice in here behind me. Would love to do that before tomorrow's live stream, even though you guys just see this. It looks crazy down there. So maybe we'll clean, probably not tonight, probably tomorrow, but that's where we are. Nothing really new to report. Just having a really nice day. But I did feel like sharing my thoughts a little bit in regards to that book. And also, fingers crossed, that my foot will begin to feel better and I won't have to go to the doctor. And hopefully it's not anything more severe and it's just, I don't know. Maybe I just bruised it. I don't know. I honestly have no idea what I did is the thing. Like, I don't understand. I haven't been running, so it's not like it's an overuse injury. Nobody dropped anything on me, so it's not like it was an accident. I have no idea, but fingers crossed that gets better. So I'm gonna go back to vegging out on the couch and I'm gonna eat some curry. Hi, hello, good morning, happy Sunday. Alex and I had a movie night last night, which was fun. Hilariously, he said he wasn't really up for something super serious because there are a couple other movies we are interested in watching, but they're more serious matters. And we wanted something a little lighter. And weirdly enough, we settled on this movie called The Monkey, which is a horror comedy based on the short story, The Monkey, by Stephen King. So not at all a lighthearted film. It was dark humor for sure, but it was definitely a horror movie. But we enjoyed it. It was fun. It was definitely a trip though. I'm just getting ready for the day. I don't really know if I'm gonna put on makeup or not. Maybe I will. Why not? Let's put on makeup. So we're gonna do that. We may go out for a little bit, but we are expected to have storms by like 4 o'clock. And so I don't think we're gonna be out super long. So we will see. Yesterday, we just kind of lounged around the house, which was lovely. That was very fun. But it'd be kind of nice to get out today. So we will see. Oh, hi, June. Oh my goodness. Speaking of storms, we did have some storms move through last night and she was very unhappy and went all over the house and made a mess, if you know what I mean. So that was no fun this morning. Totally gross. Don't know why I felt the need to tell you that. So that's pretty much everything we've got going on today. Honestly, I'm thinking about canceling our live stream tonight, just because we don't have game night, which means Alex will be available. It's also summer, and so we don't have anywhere to be in the morning. Well, I do, but and Alex, I guess, is going in, but it's more casual, you know, like there's no kids, the work looks different, there's a lot less responsibility in going in. So I don't know. I think I may just cancel tonight's live stream, move it to next week, and enjoy a little bit of family time tonight before the week starts. So keep a lookout on YouTube because that announcement may be made very shortly. And yeah, we may be doing that. So I think that's everything. It's been a nice casual week. This next week should be different because we're on summertime. So I'm sure we'll have some adventures, lots of time with Finn. And hopefully I will start accumulating clients in my LPC schedule so I can start work as a therapist. That would be awesome. I'm also hoping to work very hard towards getting finished with Curse of Blood and Sight because I would love to have that finished by the end of the month because June is release month for Trial of Flame and Wings. So I would really like to hit that month hard with release week stuff, promotional things for that book. So we shall see. I am also looking at some other opportunities, some like new ways to market my book. So if my content online looks a little different, that might be why. So check the links in the description box for all my social media, because that's where I do most of my marketing and where I hang out pretty consistently every day. So go check that out. But other than that, thanks for hanging out with me. Keep an ear out for the live stream announcement, or if you are somebody that likes to come and work with me. And yeah, I will see you guys later. Read books, be kind. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.